guys, welcome to Floodmunitions, and thanks for bringing your 3/8" ratchet with you today. And if you didn't, go grab it now. We're here today talking about Texas Triggers USA. What we've got here is a Norinco SKS with a Texas Triggers FRT in it. We've got a Century Arms AES-10B RPK with a Texas Triggers FRT in it.
What?
And we've got a Tantal AK-74 with the, you guessed it, Texas Triggers FRT. This one is a little bit special because it does have the drop-in barrel style trigger, so it's a little bit different, but a fantastic setup. We've got all these beautiful firearms displayed on the hold-up displays rack here, which is a very nice feature when you're out at the flat range LARPing away, as you can see what we're doing here today. Got my Davrinoff chest rig on, making it hard for my fat ass to breathe. It's great, I love it. So what we'll do is kind of go over each firearm, talk about the install process, obviously not to show you anything, but while we're going over them, we'll also be shooting them and having some fun with it. As you can see, the SKS does only have the 10-round box mag, which we use stripper clips on. I've got the 5-round KCI drum on the RPK, very fitting.
Nice.
And we've got some clear mags for the Tantal. All right, let's start with the SKS. So it is a Norinco. I think it was imported by, what is it, PW Arms? Yes, PW Arms, Redmond, Washington. And obviously it is chambered in 7.62 by 39, one of the Lord's calibers. He has many. It does have your folding pitchfork on there, which is always fun when you really want to LARP. And yeah, it's a pretty basic SKS. The stock is cracked, so that was a fun wood glue job I did there, but it runs. So with the install of that FRT, it was a little bit different. I did have to take a Dremel to some parts. There's some ears on there on the trigger pack that I had to actually file down on one side. It's kind of an interesting process. It takes some shims. You got to figure out which size shim you're going to use. But once you figure it out, it runs pretty well. We've done a few stripper clips, right? About 5, so yeah. And she seems to be running good. You gotta kind of finesse with that trigger like you do with most FRTs, but once you get her running, she's pretty well set. We are doing some brass PPU ammunition in there, and then I've got steel cased in the rest of them. So what we'll do is go ahead and fire this one, and then we'll come back and talk about the RPK and the Tantal. All right, here we go. So we've got the Norinco SKS with the Texas Triggers FRT. We got 10 rounds in the box mag. Bro, you're killing me. Are you okay? I saw you do that. I'm like, fuck.
I'm good. I didn't even think about it until we started shooting.
God damn, dude. That makes me feel so bad.
No, you're totally fine.
Way to go, cameraman. My cameraman forgot his ear pro. So hopefully he's gonna be okay. Tinnitus is a real thing, kids. Use ear pro. All right, we probably have like 2 rounds left in here. Correction, 3, stripper clip time. Okay. She runs pretty good. I was kind of doing a little bit of burst fire there just to demonstrate that you can in fact burst fire. My main thought right now is I'll never find that stripper clip. So unless we get a big old magnet up here, that's okay. So it is crazy fun. Like I said, yeah, you can definitely find the magazines for these things. And you know, you're able to run for a little bit longer than the 10 rounds you get in these little box mags, but they are super fun, and having it in the original configuration other than an FRT is definitely the way to go. So yeah, if you guys have not already checked out the Texas Triggers FRT for an SKS, please do so because it is a phenomenal little addition to the SKS. Let's see if we can find that stripper clip. Hey, look, there it is. Oh. All right, boys, and very few women who may or may not watch this channel for desirable purposes. What we've got here today is the AES-10B RPK, imported by Century Arms. she's a workhorse. She's a beast. She's a lovely beast, and I absolutely adore her. Just a quick overview on the overview on the build here. We've got some JMac parts. We got their arm bar on there. This is a RPK specific trunnion, rear trunnion here. You've got your grip, and this is the North Korean 14 brake. So they call it the NK-14. It is designed to compensate the muzzle rise quite dramatically. It is a little interesting on an RPK because RPKs don't have a ton of muzzle rise, especially if you're shooting from the bipod position, which we'll do here today. But nevertheless, it is super fun. A couple things about it. Obviously, we're running the Texas Triggers FRT. This one I did have to use their, I believe it's their G3 trigger in it. And then I think this is a PSA safety to make sure it actually had enough wiggle room in there. And yeah, you got your carry handle, you got your Gap Monkey splatter sling on there, and your fold out fixed bipod. So it is a very fun build. We had to add some goon tape here because I don't have the little cheek riser. So yeah, just to be aware, if you're shooting with that arm bar, you're gonna want some type of padding. So yeah, let's do a full send on a round drum because ammo is super cheap and we love burning through it. Why store it when you can shoot it, right? Let's lay down in the sun over here, and I'm gonna hope for no ticks. We'll lay right on the mic. Oh yeah, let's actually set this right in here. That's nice. You guys like that, don't you? All right. Okay, can barely see the target. Got the sun in my eyeballs. Switch to your rounders. I just snapped my thumb so hard. Okay. Nope. Doesn't like this mag. So, but it does run the drum really well, doesn't it? All right, so we've got the Tantal AK-74 here. Just to go over a quick build out on this little bad mamber jamber. We've got the DOT EHS optic on there, a phenomenal little holographic sight. Does have a built-in riser, which I thoroughly enjoy. This is certainly a fun night vision setup, other than it is not suppressed. We are running a cloud, nope. This is a Surefire light with the axle, the Unity, right? Unity axle? I never remember the name of those damn things. Switch, a PEC 15, and this is the Midwest Industries Alpha AK kit, which is beautiful on this Tantal. And obviously it does have the FRT in it from Texas Triggers. Again, this FRT that we're running in it, it actually is kind of built for the Barils, but it does also work in the Tantal. Tantal has an ambi safety, which I will say is definitely not intuitive to use on this thing, but there it is. One thing to note about this specific FRT is that I didn't have to mess with it at all. I dropped it in there and it ran like a scalded dog. The only issue that I've had is magazines. So I've got a few mags here that are really old Tabco. I think like this one, I noticed that it has a crack on it. We'll try and run it. If it doesn't run, I can assure you it's the magazine's issue and not the rifle or the FRT trigger, because I have had very good luck with it. So we'll run a few mags and see how she goes. I think my cameraman has his ear pro on this time, so we'll be better off. One quick note to add is that Texas Triggers does sell buffers, and I think they're 3/4 to an inch thick buffers, 3D printed. This does have one in it, so it does run a little bit quicker than normal, which is great for 545 because it's so plentiful. There's so much 545 out there right now, and it's really easy to find and it's super cheap. So we're just gonna burn through it. Like I said, a scalded dog. I tell you, this thing is incredibly fun to shoot. If you guys have not shot 545, what the hell are you doing? I'm winded because I'm fat. So if you're wondering why I'm breathing like that, yeah, crazy fun, guys. So definitely, if you own a Barreel or you own a Tantal, the Texas Triggers FRT 100% is the way to go. I did forget to mention I've got a Gap Monkey sling on here. Looking real fine. It's got the Gila concealed camo. She's smoking. There we go. As we probably all are aware, FRTs can be finicky sometimes. It takes a little bit of work. Took some work on this one, getting it to run right. But when it does run right, it is beautiful, as you saw with the 73 rounds that dumped out of that drum. I think there's a lot of, I guess you could say, like tension surrounding FRTs. I love them. I'm all about them. I don't have an SOT, so having the ability to shoot a little bit quicker than normal and burn through ammo that I have very little of is a great aspect in life. And I think the more of us that own FRTs, the better, honestly. You know, I just think that as long as we continue to purchase them and use them responsibly, as long as you're following safety guidelines and making sure you're not being a dumbass with an FRT, I think it's a really fun aspect and accessory to a firearm. I will say, I know a lot of indoor ranges are starting to ban them, which is very unfortunate due to people mistreating them, shooting it into a roof, which can always be expensive, or into a ceiling, I should say. But nevertheless, if you can acquire a couple FRTs, whether they are for an AK or a AR, definitely do so and go out and have fun with them. Be responsible, don't be an idiot. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this. We're gonna try and do more long format content. I'm still trying to get comfortable in front of the camera. My camera guy keeps trying to get me to take my pants off. I won't do it. I'm sorry, I just won't. But maybe in the next one. We'll catch you then.